Good evening, everyone.
Howdy.
How was that? Woohoo! It says there's only one watching, and I suppose that's you. Oh dear.
Countdown.
Yeah.
Steve, we're in.
Oh dear.
Still watching. Lynn.
Yeah. So, Mr. P just taught me how to do that bit. So.
You got another ad. You've had 3 ads on.
Have I had 3?
One or 2 ads, and yeah, you've had 2 ads, and now you've got another ad.
So yeah, I thought I'd put the intro on because it's not exactly baking with Jeanette, but I can do that tomorrow night. But I just wanted to see if it worked, and it did. So yeah, so I'm just going to have a look, because I says to Chris, I says, have I got another intro somewhere? But hey ho, I have got another video. Eh?
It's not an ad blocker on.
Oh, I have got another video, and this is one, shock horror, that I edited myself. Now I'm crap at editing, but
you got it working anyway. I've just rewound it.
Yeah. So
in.
What? Hi, Vanessa. So oh yeah, he's not very pleased.
Ooh, look at you getting all posh.
So I uploaded, well, I edited this myself on the simplest of things, but I haven't done one since. So this is some while ago. This is some pictures that I did. I hope you like. So I'm glad I hope you like that one. That's sort of just one that I threw together. But hey ho. So we've gone down to 5. I've put deleted. I'm sure he'll get it back. Hiya, Steve.
It's gone.
Look at the hotsy totsy. Yeah, that's one that I threw together ages ago. Look in your deleted items recycle bin on your phone. So now I know how to do it. Basically, I can, you know.
Not where it is on bloody phone. I'm getting wound up.
So yeah, it's basically, and that with the 3 ladies on. The one is me, and blonde-haired one is my sister, and the other one is my late mother. I am Jad.
Oh, I'm Jad.
Okay then, thanks, Ian. Just to let you know while you're here, Ian, if you look in the description, you're one of the channels that I'm giving a shout out tonight, and I forgot to put my banner on.
How do we lad? I hope things holding.
So yeah. I thought, well, I'll do 3 shout outs. I'm not going to play any of your footage, Ian, because that's Chris's, you know, that's his baby. But I'm just going to pick 3 random channels each week to, you know, 3 random channels each week. You know, put the link in the description.
I'm transferring it over and I pressed record.
So yeah, Ian's in. So if you're not subscribed to Ian, please go and support Ian, because Ian is one of the channels that I have put in the description. You know, basically a mini shout out, you know what I mean? How are you? I'm not too bad. I've had a little bit of a, well, not a little bit. I don't want to show you because it might scare you off. But I've had a great big red patch appear on my chest. So so yeah, I'm just waiting for that to load up, and I'm going to put Ian's. I just thought of something. I can actually copy and paste Ian's so yeah, I'm just going to put Ian's thing in chat anyway. So that is Ian's, DJ Ian's Entertainment, very dear friend of ours. So he is a very he's a droner, he's a photographer, you know, you name it. He's a DJ, obviously DJ Ian Entertainment. So yeah, you know, is jack of all trades. So I thought I'd just put that out there. Wait for a few more people coming in before I actually shout the others out. So I don't know whether it's because I've played them clips, but it just seems to be sticking a little bit. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. I don't know whether it's because I've done that. I seem to be sort of sticking and stuttering a little bit. So how is everyone? Yeah. We'll wait for a few more coming in. I thought I'd put Ian's link in there while he were in. You know, I have got two others that you know, and that's how I'm going to change it up a little bit. I'm going to give different channels a shout out each week. You know, I'm not going to play any of the videos, whatever, because that's Chris's department. I'm just going to give a shout out, you know, that you know, just my appreciation for everybody that supports me or, you know, have been there for me, you know what I mean? So there don't seem to be anybody chatting in the chat. I hope everyone's well. So yeah. So has anybody got anything to tell me? I ain't got really anything. Oh, I've got a funny story to tell you, but you know, but that's. I'll wait for a few more people coming in. So yeah, Callum started back today. He's tired as well. Because he actually, Chris said to him, if it's nice, I'll let you walk. Because he's not done a lot of exercise while we've been in lockdown. And the college is only about 10 minutes down the road. So we did say to him, he says, if it's nice, I'll let you walk. So basically, he walked it there and he walked it back. And he were absolutely cream cracker by the time he come in. So, yeah. Oh, hey, I tell you something. I just had a notification and we're going to be in double figures tomorrow, 14 degrees. I says, Chris, get your shorts out. I said, it's going to be 14 degrees tomorrow. So, yeah, so he's not in tomorrow. He's doing his maths and his English online Wednesday, and then he's back in college Thursday. So, sort of getting back to some sort of normality. So, which is good. But yeah, I mean, 14 degrees in March is good for the UK. So, Mondays and Fridays is always a long day for me at college. Well, at least you're back in there. You get into back to some sort of normality, let's just say. Yeah, that's what's appeared over weekend, like a big red blotch on my chest. So yeah, you know, we had a few hours peace and quiet this morning while Callum were at I nearly said nursery then, at college. So yeah, it's just same as he said, it's some sort of normality. And I think he said he had to have another test after his lessons. I think they're just sort of erring on side of caution, but everything's been all right. So, I heard that in here.
Sorry.
Oh.
I know it was really, really good.
Oh, I'm not in there. In where? Well, I'm only doing like 3 each week, Steve. I mean, I'll be doing another 3 next week, and all I'm doing is 3 channels per week and only on a Monday, if that makes sense. Chris is the one that's showing videos, etc. I did just play your intro that you did for me.
Do it again. Play it again.
Yeah, Jessica Love. Yeah, I like her as well. I'm just going to add it again, Steve. So, if you missed it before. So yeah, so this is an intro that Steve did for my baking vlogs. When it loads up. I did play it earlier on, Steve, but obviously. So yeah, so here's the intro that Steve did for my baking vlogs. I'll do the outro a bit later on. So there you have it. That is the intro that Steve did for me. I'll just play you the outro as well, so you've seen the intro and the outro that Steve did for me, and I appreciate it very much. I'm sure you'll agree that they're both fantastic intros and outros. So I'll just play you the outro. So like, you know, the beginning of the vlog and the end of the vlog, these will be added to them. So yeah, so this is the outro that Steve did for me. So yeah, so yes, that was the outro that Steve did for me. Yeah, Jessica, I've been in a couple of hers. Yes, but I write music. But I'll feature you next week, Steve. I promise. I'm same as I say. I'm not like Chris. I'm not going to show people's videos because that's his department. I'm just doing it as a way of showing me appreciation for people that come and support me in my live streams. And I want to do like 3 different channels each week. Is it because I don't wear... Is it because I don't wear pants? I mean, I could... the thing is, Steve, I could fill the page with links to people's channels, but I want to do like so many each week, if it, you know, and as they say, Steve, patience is a virtue.
I'm not very patient.
So yeah, so I'll feature another 3 channels next week. This one is, I think most of you's subscribe to her anyway, and she's my best friend in the whole world.
Lucy.
Eh?
It's Lucy.
And this is Beauty on a Budget, and that's the link to her. I hope it's still, it keep. What am I doing?
What are you doing?
I don't know what I'm doing. So yeah, so I think it's a bit behind. So so yeah, you know what I mean. That is Beauty on a Budget. That is yeah, that is the link to hers. She's my best friend in the whole world. Yeah, I was watching as well. I'm Jad. I don't know. Yeah. So yeah, so for people that's not, you know, subscribe to Bella, click on that link. I think most of you are. You know, she's got a different niche to what we have. She's like, you know, the beauty, you know, beauty side of it, you know, and it's on a budget. That's why she calls herself Beauty on a Budget, basically. You know, so you know, for people like us that ain't got a lot of money, you know, and it says, does what it says on tin, you know, it's you can be beautiful and buy these products on a budget. So yeah, I'll keep Hamjad says he watched Bella's hair colour video yesterday. It was amazing. So yeah, so you know, it's you know, anybody that knows me knows I don't wear a lot of makeup. I wear it occasionally. I don't very often moisturize or anything, but I do watch some of her videos, not all of them. But we have spoke this morning via FaceTime. So she's still not well, bless her. Hiya, Bella, if you're watching. That's your link, and I've given you a shout out. So yeah, she's getting there, but she's still not, you know, she's still not 100%. You know, just general chit chat, you know, how are you? Pixie's channel, try this, pal. Solve mix. It's a link. So yeah. So yes, I'll get round to everybody at some point, but I just wanted to put, you know, like a few channels at a time, you know what I mean? So don't worry, you know, I mean, you should drop her a line. I mean, I can't say that she'll answer you right away, Amjad, but I noticed you were online and I thought, well, we ain't caught up like via video call for a while, you know, we've messaged each other, but like seeing, the last time we spoke like face to face were when I found out I got shingles. Okay, it's fixed. What?
What's fixed?
I don't know.
Oh, don't know.
But anyway, you know, don't sort of throw your dummy out at pram and say, well, you know, I want to shout out. I'll get to you eventually. Don't worry about it. But you know, if I do everybody in first shout out live stream, then I ain't got nobody to do next week, have I? So you know, I thought, well, if I do like 3 at a time, then I can carry it on next week and pick 3 more different channels. You know, so it's just my way or sort of way of giving back, you know, to, you know, your patience, your support and everything. Yeah, I have had a rough time of it lately, you know what I mean? And it's I wanted to be your face. Oh dear. Oh well, Steve, I'll do you next week. How's that? that's good, doesn't it? I'll do you next week. So you know, I think I mean, same as me and Bella were saying this morning, through this lockdown, I think what's done a lot of people, you know, as well as having health issues, it's brought around mental health issues. You know, we've all been, you know, it's bad enough having health issues, but having like these restrictions against you, you know, and not being able to go out, blah blah blah. You know, it has put a strain on everybody, including myself. You know, and it's like, how can I put it? You try to stay strong. You try to stay strong for those around you that love you. You know what I mean? But I mean, I think somebody might probably resonate with me and say, well, I know what you're talking about. You just feel like you want to go away and hide somewhere or hibernate, or you know what I mean? I mean, because me and Bella were laughing about it, because she said to me this morning, she says, Dolores Baking Diva. So yeah, so you know, she says, some days I feel like I've been run over by a bus. I says, well, I can trump you on that one. I says, I feel like I've been run over a bus and then it's backed over me again. You know what I mean? We were trying to sort of G each other up, you know what I mean? And we had a laugh about it, you know, even though sort of none of us are feeling at his best, let's just say. But yeah, Dolores, she's lovely. Glynn gave me a £5. Well, I've got to put Glynn's. Oh,
bless you, Glynn.
I know. I've got that. This is going against the rules, Glynn. But I'm going to put your link in just because you gave me that £5. Thank you very much. When it finally, you see, this laptop is like when you've got that many things open, it sort of goes on a glow slow on a glow slow. So yeah, so thank you very much, Glynn. This is Glynn's thing to his channel. So yes, Glynn, thank you very much. You know, I have got one more channel, but he can wait. It's not listening or looking, Glynn. I say, look, I says, I have got one more channel. I says, but he's not looking. And he can weigh it. So yeah, tomorrow, Glynn, I'm making funfetti sour cream cookies. And you're going to laugh because Chris says to me, it said earlier on, right, is there anything that you want from Asda? So there you go. Thank you, Amjad. He's a lovely, lovely guy, Glenys. I've spoke to him on phone. He's like us, Amjad. He's really down to earth. He's a fellow droner. Chris has actually been out with him today. So, you know, is the real deal. You know, you're not, you're not, I know he is, Glenn. He says he's too busy trying to get his time lapse back. So anyway, I'd said earlier on in day, when you go to Asda for these cookies that I'm making tomorrow, I need some sour cream. So anyway, a couple of hours later, he decided to go down to Asda. After he'd gone, I thought, oh crap, I forgot to remind him about sour cream, because Chris is the sort of guy, he'd forget his head if it were loose. And even when I've made him a list and I've wrote it down on list, I've come back and I said, did you get so-and-so? And he say, oh crapola. I say, well, I wrote it down on list. He says, I know you did. So even when you write him a list, he still forgets. So after he'd gone, it suddenly dawned on me, I didn't remind him about that sour cream. So I thought, I better give him a ring on Messenger. So he answers it, and all I could see was this tub of sour cream in camera, and he's going like this in camera with his sour cream. He says, I knew what you were going to ask me, he says when I answered it. So it's like he can read my mind now. So that were a good laugh that way. Yeah, all I could see was this tub of sour cream going like this, and somebody with a Sheffield United mask on. So we had a bit of a laugh about that. Hi, Ruby. How are you? So basically, I was having a FaceTime with a pot of sour cream, and it was like jumping on screen there. So hiya, Bart, how are you?
Hello, Matt. Hello, Ruby.
Yes, he did explain to me, Matt, about you'd called him the Oracle because you're asking him about drones and everything, and you said it's Oracle because he knows everything. Oh. Well, I won't put it that far, Matt. He does know quite a bit, but he don't know everything. There's still sort of things that, you know, they learn from one another, if you know what I mean, because he goes out with Glenn, he goes out with Jay. I mean, basically, when he first started going out with Jay, Jay were new to drones and everything. So, you know, Chris has taught him what he knows, if you know what I mean. So I can't say that he knows everything about drones.
Not everything.
He's my IT manager. I hope that's good, Matt, because I sacked him as mine.
I remember all that.
Yeah, if you want to know the story, Matt, because when I do the baking vlogs, Chris does all my editing. I made him manager, so it's like easier for him. He just got to click on it, and he ain't got to sign in and everything in my name. So basically, I made him the manager of my channel, and basically, we're having all this hoo-ha about his wrench weren't there, and his comments and everything weren't coming up. And I says, I've gone through everything. I says, and the only thing that I can see, I says, is that I've made you manager, because it you know, it was saying it weren't letting me do a lot of things either. And it says, you can't do this because you're not the owner of the video. So it was like one problem after other. So I says to Chris, I says, I'm going to try something. I says, you might not be very pleased about it. I says, but I'm going to remove you as my manager. And it righted everything.
Edit your old bloody video.
So basically, it solved the problems that we were getting by removing him as my manager. Oh, he says managers need paying. That he does. He gets paid in cakes, Glyn. I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah. So yeah, he does get paid. He gets paid in cakes.
I found the recycle bin, Glyn, and it's not there, so it looks like I've lost it.
Oh dear. But yeah, so that's the story. You know, so I had to sack him as my manager, you see. And it solved. He were having to come in on one of his other channels in order, you know. Matt says he's sacked after hearing that. But yeah, that was the only way we could get things back to normal, is by removing him as manager on my channel. But I only did it in first place, a simplicity, so he weren't signing, you know, he weren't signing in and...
I'm not sacked, I quit.
So yeah, it were just, you know, it were basically a formality to get things back to normal, you know what I mean? It's and it did the trick. Once I removed him as my manager, everything went back to normal. He got his wrench back, blah de blah de blah, you know what I mean? So yeah, so obviously whatever I'd done, it had solved it. But yeah, you know, I'd things have gone normally. Do you know I'm what is it? Popcorn, I'm Jad's summit, and you're an egg. Sorry, too funny to let it go. Oh dear. I did actually message you on Facebook, Ruby. Oh, Glyn says, oh dear, don't despair. We will have to go again and get another one. Give me a bit and I'll see if there is another way.
No, I think it's gone forever, mate. Don't worry about it.
But, you know, it's it's a case of these things happen, you know what I mean? It's if anybody can do it, Chris can do it. You quit as I was a terrible customer, lol. So Jeanette, you say he's got his wrench back. Did he get his mojo back as well? Well, everything went back to normal, Matt. You know, he got his wrench back, which I never took away from him in the first place. Bye, babe. Yes, and I know a secret about you, Glyn. What Chris told me. We don't keep secrets, Glyn.
Wait, what?
I says I know a secret.
What's that?
He nearly did wave bye. Glyn did. It was that engrossed in what Chris were doing. He didn't realise that his drone was about to crash into a tree.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, he did tell me.
He only clipped a few branches, bless him.
It went, shh. Yes, he did tell me, Glyn.
How do you know she was going to say, oh, Glyn?
he says, he's that busy watching what I'm doing and looking where my drone were. He says he weren't watching his own. So he says, you know, I'd watch your own. It's just about to crash into a tree. Oh dear. Sorry, Glyn, but I did laugh. I says, well, that'll teach him, I says, for being nosy. I says he should be watching his own, not yours. But I laughed and then I went, it's a good job you noticed it. He says I was looking at the wrong frigging drone. But yeah, he says he had quite a close shave. Let's just put it that way. You know, he says he barely clipped this tree. So, but yeah, this is the third and final shout out, and you probably all sub to him anyway, and it don't need any words. Just, you know, I think you can all guess who it is. So yeah.
The best filmmaker in the world who deletes his footage on purpose.
Oh dear. So yeah.
Shout outs, my dear.
Yes, you're welcome. So yes, Mr. P is last but not least. Pixie's channel. I'm sure you all subscribe to him.
If not, why not?
So yeah, so they the three that I'll be doing this week. So yeah.
Get the wrong frigging drone.
That's what did you hear me shout it out?
No. I think we're going off in.
Yeah. So yeah. It was funny but not funny.
Hilarious. Don't delete the footage off your drone, lad. Put this on charge. Oh.
So yeah, so that's the last one for this week. You know, it's just so to say, my way of getting back to people. I'll do 3 more channels next week. So yeah, Mr. P's getting a bit frustrated and
no, I tried keyed off.
Yeah, but you can't swear.
I did accidentally.
Yeah, it did, but I don't think a lot of people heard him. So yeah, so the question is, Glyn, did you have a look at that recipe that I put in the chat? Hi, Dr. Smith.
Doctor in the house.
So yeah, so with Dr. Smith only just coming in, what I'm doing is, like, on a Monday, I'm just going to put 3 people's links in the description. You know, it's my way of getting back to people that have come and supported me, you know, etc., etc. And what I'm going to do is 3 channels each week. As much as I'd love to do everybody's all in one go, you know, it's not feasible. So it's basically on a Monday, I'm just going to give a shout out to 3 channels. You know, my way of getting back to everything. So I did think, because these cookies that I'm doing tomorrow are quite easy. So oh, somebody spit the dummy out at prom now. I did think on tomorrow's evening's live stream, the baking live stream, I did think of doing a little bit extra in the way of, I've got a recipe for a 5-minute what we call dessert, pudding, whatever, and it's called put your teeth in. Stick a sultana pudding, and in the microwave, it takes 4.5 minutes. So basically, if you're in a rush, don't waste one on me. I just do you to talk to people. That's fine, Dr. Smith. So yeah, so I thought rather than sort of sitting there chatting while cookies is cooking, I could show people. I mean, and this might be of interest for Glyn to surprise his missus. You know, a dessert, you know, whack it in a bowl, put it in microwave 4.5 minutes, and you've got a dessert. So who thinks it's a good idea to sort of do that as a bit extra tomorrow?
Yeah, let's wait for me.
Well, you've still got to put it in microwave.
Oh, I don't mind that. I'll push a few buttons, jobs and
But you've still got to be the assistant with the cookies as well. I just thought that sort of
making 2 things tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, I thought about it. I mean,
I'm sacked, so I can't.
Hi, Tracy again. So yeah, so I mean, just tell me if you think it's a good idea, bad idea. Can't surprise an artist. So anyway, yeah. So if you want the recipe, Glyn, I'll get Chris to send it you. Just so you can say you can bake a dessert, or you know.
You did not hear the volume was down.
Well, I thought the cookies tomorrow are quite simple and easy to make. And I thought, I was looking through like my recipes on my phone. Oh, sugar. And I came across okay then, thank you very much, Matt. And I same to you. You stay safe and stay well. I mean, I know I'm just going over shingles, so I know what it's like, you know. See you later, Matt. It's a sultana sponge, and it's in microwave. It takes about 4.5 minutes in microwave. Just you just whack everything in a bowl.
Whack everything in jobs oven.
You know what I mean? Yeah, you don't whack it in oven. Put it in microwave. So it's like a 5-minute dessert pudding, whatever you want to call it. You know, it's just I'll tell you what ingredients it's got in it. It's
blueberry muffins.
Eh?
Vanessa just finished a batch of blueberry muffins.
Oh, you see, it basically all you need is butter, plain flour, baking powder, light muscovado sugar, 100 grams of sultanas, 2 eggs, 2 tablespoons of milk, and it says golden syrup, and it says basically that's it. You put it in microwave 4.5-5 minutes until well risen and firm to the touch. So I thought while the cookies, first batch of cookies are in the oven, we can whip up this microwavable pudding. Yeah, I'll do that now, Tracy. She says send a recipe. So yeah, I just thought it'd be like a quick 5-minute yeah. Yeah, from where is it?
That round here.
Yeah. So it's easy enough to whip up while waiting for cookies to cook. So yeah. And then sort of if you're looking for, you know, a quick and easy dessert, it's there. You know what I mean? I mean, basically everything on that list I've got anyway. So only thing that Chris has had to get me today is the sour cream for the cookies. And I don't know whether you've had a look at recipe, Tracy. It says the funfetti sprinkles you put on after you put them on the tray. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to deviate a little bit away from that recipe. Pardon me. I'm going to put half of the sprinkles in the cookie mix and the rest on top afterwards.
Math is always good to chat about, because I hated it at school.
So yeah. I thought I'd tell Tracy that bit. I'm going to use the half, it says half a cup, I think it is. But I thought, well, if you just sprinkle them on top, then you know what I mean. So yeah, so what I'm going to do is when I've measured the sprinkles out, I'm going to put half. Thank you, Glyn. It's that coffee. Always makes me burp. And you know what my mum used to say, better out than in. Yeah, Chris got me some today because I thought he'd forget about it. So I rang him and he was there like this at camera with his tub of sour cream. I says, I thought you'd... Okay then, see you later, Dr. Smith. Thanks for popping in. So yeah, so what I'm going to do with the sprinkles is I'm going to put so many of them in the cookie mix and then put so many on top afterwards. But it does say in the recipe, if you look, Tracy, that you don't put it actually in the cookie mix. You sprinkle it on top after you've put them on your, you know, put them out on your tray. And I thought, well, you know, that's neither here nor there. So basically, you know, I'm going to put so many in the cookie mix and then sprinkle what's left on top. So yeah. So Chris and Callum will be in the elements tomorrow because I'm baking cookies. They'll probably all be gone by Wednesday. Amjad says in college his maths today he did multiplication. But yeah, you know what I mean. It's just a bit of a stopgap and to show how easy these dessert puddings, whatever you want to call them, can be whipped up.
I still get them wrong.
What?
I bet I still mess it up. Whatever you put in the microwave.
It's everything. All you do is put all your ingredients, whip it up, sultanas, put it in basin, cover it with cling film on high for 4.5 minutes. Do you have Samsung Cloud? Glenn wants to know.
Yeah, got it. I've already got in there and it's not in, apparently. Unless it's on my phone.
Oh dear. Well, you know, in future, what you'll have to do is, if you're not sure, send it to me and I can keep it as a backup.
Or just simple, just don't delete it in the first place. What inside there is not in that one.
It looks like it when I watch someone make them, they fold a few in the mix. But you see that recipe, it says use a medium-sized cookie scoop to portion out the mixture and place on the prepared baking trays, leaving room for the cookies to flatten out slightly. Use your hand to sprinkle the funfetti pieces all over each cookie. Now, hiya, Jamie.
Hello, Scott.
No secret ingredient, Jamie. So yeah, but this recipe that I've downloaded says you put them on top, and I thought, well, anyway, I'm going to put a few in cookie dough, and then I'll save some back you know, keep some back and sprinkle them on top before they go in oven. So yes, tomorrow, Jamie, I'm making funfetti sour cream cookies. Yeah, that's what I thought, Tracy. I thought, well, it's deviating away from the recipe, but it's gonna, even though sort of they're like, it says a soft, chewy, and you know what I mean. At least you're gonna, it mixes it up a bit. Oh, it's got to find some good black pens as Amjad. So yeah, so it's but as a little bit extra, I mean, what I might do is when I've done this live stream, I'll put all the ingredients and everything for the sticky sultana sponge. Sharpie. Oh, I wait at Wakey.
Wakey,
So yeah, I'll edit the thing on YouTube, and I'll put the ingredients in for the sticky sultana pudding. 5 minutes to whip up, 5 minutes in microwave, job done. That sounds interesting. Does the confetti? It's not confetti. They like coloured sprinkles, Jamie. Sharpies would be too far to write homework in. Oh, right. Oh, but I mean, you see, the thing is, Glyn, I can invite people up onto, you know, onto my panel here. You know what I mean? If somebody says, "Oh, can I come up on panel?" I mean, I can easily put, you know, link in. But it's who's interested in coming up. You know, I know you're sort of a bit shy and reserved and everything, and you know,
It wants to be left anonymous.
Yeah. But you see, I did look into that because I think, is that what Callum used, Microsoft Team?
Yeah, I think so.
Like, you know, since he's been doing, you'll be on. Should I put link in then, Glyn?
This is it that says, "Don't put me on your live stream. I don't want to go on."
I mean, I can put the link in for you, Glyn.
Only wearing a Halloween mask. Well, that's normal for you, isn't it?
Jamie says, I for one is very shy person. Yeah, pull other one, Jamie.
Yeah.
I'm shy as well, believe it or believe it not.
That one is a very shy person.
But the thing is, you can ask Chris, right? Before I started my YouTube channel, and I used to go in his chat, I used to let him get on with it, and I used to appear on camera. Hiya, Mark, how are you? Mark, yeah. So yeah, and I weren't one to, you know, like my picture taken, you know what I mean? And it were only through my mum. He's saying, "Lol, he don't believe me." Was it true, or what was it true?
What?
That I won't even.
You won't even come on camera when I was doing the videos back in the day.
Yeah, I wouldn't appear on none of his videos. I wouldn't go in his live streams. I wouldn't even go in chat on his live streams. You know, that risk thing, and I didn't want to be involved any way, shape, or form. You're not here, are you? He's hiding. Mark.
He's hiding.
So yeah, and then my mum passed away, and I felt I was descending into a deep, dark place, if you know what I mean. And you know, it got mentioned. Why don't why don't she start her own channel up? You know, blah 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 blah. It'll give her focus on something. You know, focus on something different. And okie dokie then. She's just going to Tracy.
I enjoy you, lol. I think she's wanted to come up after she's got that low.
Oh.
See what happens when you open Pandora's box.
Anyway, it got suggested that I started my own YouTube channel, and I sort of pondered about it for a few days, and you know, Chris sort of said to me, well, why not? You know what I mean? Even if sort of you just talk about what you're doing day to day, blah 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 blah, and rest history. That were about 4 years ago nearly.
Go on then for a laugh.
Go on then.
It cost you £5 though.
So yeah, so that's how I started my YouTube career. He says, Jay, I come up on panel, lol, just going to Lou. Okie dokie then, Tracy. I've just put link in.
No swearing, Glenn.
Yeah, no swearing, family, you know. So, and this is the thing. One of my very first, it were a vlog and me talking what I'd been doing during the day, and it's one of my best video. Well,
first videos.
Well, that my busy day. It's one that's had the most viewers after all. You know, yeah.
Chit-chatting away.
And it's me saying, well, Chris went to work and Callum went to school, and you know, it's just like general chit chat. Does Glenn know how to come on?
I know. Click on the link, Glenn.
Yeah, you just click on that link and it'll bring you up.
Well, you'll be green room hanging around for about 20 minutes before you're on.
I'm not. I'm checking it, and he's not here yet. So, but yeah, and that were it. Oh, husband says the muffins are tasty. Easy.
Ah, no way, lad.
So, oh, good. You come on then. Come on. You have a co-host, so I'm having one as well.
Copycat.
It is. It's Benny. Click the link, add the name, and you wait in the basement. No, he's not having it. Oh dear. So yes, if you want, click on the link. Just let me know that you're in basement, and I'll come and let you in. That's good, doesn't it? Oh, another lady that likes to tease. So yeah, so basically that's how I started my YouTube journey. Muffins. Okie dokie then, Mark. No, he says I'll come on in 10 minutes. But yeah, this one, he did runner. Go somewhere if you're going, Benny. Don't want you to knock everything flying. As he does. Anyway, he went missing for 8 weeks, did Benny. But he went on the lookout for a lady friend, if you know what I mean. So as soon as he came back, hey up. Hello.
I don't know. Has he got his mic on?
His picture's there, but that's about it.
You know, you got to have your microphone switched on, Glenn.
Oh dear.
There's trouble in the gas man's house.
Yeah. Lights us on, but nobody's home. Oh dear.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. He's the strong silent type, is Glyn.
Don't get up wrong side of it.
Yeah, so silent you can't hear him. Hello.
Hey, we're very cough.
Yeah. We can hear you.
Where are we there?
Gone all shy now.
Go
I
on.
think am I here?
What?
Is that it? Am I in?
Yeah.
Hello.
I do.
It only took me 10 minutes to figure out it was here.
We've got Mark as well.
I do, Mark.
Yeah, I've been trying to get my headset on and setting it up.
Oh.
Sorted.
Well, you're a virgin at this, aren't you, Glenn?
I am. This is a bit new for me.
Oh, dear.
Was this one Mark Stone?
Yeah, this is Mark. It comes from where I originate from. Without getting too much away, Mark.
Yeah, it's a pain in the arse area.
Whoa, swearing.
Or pain in the backside.
Yeah, pain it backside. Can't you tell he's got the same accent as me, Glyn?
I do. I can tell. What I can't see is I can't see chat now.
No, you can't. If you're phone, you'll not be able to. You'll need a separate device, mate.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, you need a separate device. 8-week bender did I miss the invite? Because Chris says, oh yeah, we're on about Benny. He went missing for 8 weeks. He went looking for a bit of alternative action.
Sorry, I can see chat now. If it's in comments, there's private chat and comments. I can see it's in comments.
Yeah, that's the one.
Hey, hi Vanessa.
Yeah, but the private chat's not the actual YouTube chat.
So what's YouTube chat? Is that comments? I've just got pictures channels.
That's the comments that you were actually talking in before.
Chris says, everyone talk about Glyn.
yeah, I can see that. I can see. I will talk about it because I can't. I can see it. I can see it.
Yeah, stop it. The man's been trying to help you, dear.
Oh, I can see. Oh.
So yeah, well, we're on about Benny, the black cat that's just been jumping about on the sofa and whatever. He went on a little jaunt. At the time, we lived in Great Yarmouth. And he were only about 3-4 months old. And all of a sudden, Vanessa says she's added your channel to a list, Glyn.
No, she's a star.
Good channel as well.
Yeah, he's a fellow droner. Chris has actually been out with him tonight. So yeah, he decided to go a little bit of a walk out and seek some he wanted some female companionship. That's all. He went looking for some action. So anyway, but it just so happened that he'd wandered into somebody's garden, and it was an old couple. And they actually, how it come about, they actually phoned our vets, which I'd already rung and reported him missing. And she went, "Oh, that sounds like Benny or whatever." You know what I mean? So they rung me, and it was like where we lived, it got across the main road onto another estate over this main road, and that's where we were. So basically, about 8 weeks later, we got him back. Hi, Gordo.
Hello, Gordo.
So yeah, once we'd got him back and settled in, he went for, you know what I mean? or that, whichever way you want to put it. Yeah, he went straight to vets once he's settled in, and we'd fed him up a bit, straight down to vets. Job done. Yeah, Snip. We had Snip.
Don't talk to me about Snip.
Well, I ain't gonna do, Glyn.
Oh no.
15 years ago, and I'm still feeling pain.
Oh dear.
Uh-oh.
Swiftly changing the subject.
Yes, please do.
That's
I do.
Mark's choking on his drink. Because we're talking about Snip. Oh dear. But yeah, all our cats is microchipped, and they all had Snip. So because we've got 2 boy cats and 1 girl, so they're all equal. They've all been done. So
How many cats have you got?
3.
I have 2.
Well, I live in a house with my girlfriend. I've recently moved in with a girlfriend. She's got 8.
One
Oh
now.
dear.
How many?
8.
8.
3's enough. Are there
6
any musicians in tonight?
Yeah.
No, 3's enough.
He's a musician.
Yeah. We adopted Tucker, which is the ginger one, from Cats Protection League, and he come from a house of 16. But basically, none of them were neutered or whatever, so they just kept breeding and breeding and breeding and getting more and more and more. Yeah, me. Yeah, Ace is a magician.
Magician? Musician.
Musician. Magician is probably a magician as well.
Same thing.
Sorry, Azy. Yes, Azy's a musician, not a magician.
I do a good Barry Manilow if you want to listen to me sing Barry Manilow.
No, thank you. I hope you don't want to hear Chris sing either.
No.
I don't want to
how it says it's going to be 14 degrees tomorrow? They didn't say that if Chris sings, it's going to absolutely pee it down. But yeah, it'll be shorts weather tomorrow, 14 degrees.
Bloody would be now I'm back at work.
I'm sure I could treat you a trick or two. That's easy. So, Gordo, why do you want to know if there's any? Just wondered how much an acoustic guitar is worth. Oh, there you go. Well, Ace is the one to ask.
Ace can make you one if you want.
No, he wants to know how much one's worth.
No.
It's probably coming to.
Is it a Fender?
No, I mean he's probably acquired one. That's what I'm. That's what I was thinking.
A Fender. The company Fender. They're worth a fortune if you've got a good one.
What, them fender bender things?
Fender bender.
I don't know no about music, so,
No, it's a manufacturer.
I do know what a fender bender is. It's a bit of a. Do you know how old it is or what make it is? Oh, don't know how old it is or what make it is.
She's more of a piano man.
Oh, right. Well, same as I say, I mean, easiest person to, he might know, a little bit about it, and what he don't know, probably Google it, you know what I mean?
Oh, excuse me. God, you got me going at it.
Then he's moaning at me because I burped. He's the one to talk, isn't he? He told me off, Mark, earlier on because I burped.
You need one of them. You need one of them.
Oh dear. But coffee does make me burp. So
How many
What
people
did
are
I
in,
say?
how many people are in chat? Because I can't see how many people are in
Oh,
chat.
Well,
I can see when people are making a chat. Tell Pixie to calm down.
yeah. He says, "Calm down. He can hear you." So yeah. So tomorrow, He says, "I can't price a guitar if I don't know what it is." That's it. That's what Easy said.
What?
Because Gordo doesn't know how old it is or what make it is, he says he can't price the guitar if he don't know. I found an acoustic guitar left on a park bench whilst walking the dog. Seems in good condition, just needs a good clean and one of the strings replacing. There you go.
Take it to him.
I ain't got a clue.
Oh, I know what type of guitar that'll be. It's a bench guitar.
Oh, Gordon Bennett.
oh,
He's not a very good joke teller, is he?
bench,
Yeah, because
bench
he just
guitar.
said tumbleweed moment. I mean, Gordo's the one for telling jokes, and that were nearly as bad as one there is.
Oh, you've no idea.
Daisy says 20 quid.
Oh,
Oh, dear.
20 quid. A bit more than that.
But the thing is, I'm not very good at remembering jokes, so...
I don't. Sometimes.
Yeah, only a bad one. Yeah, right. I'm going to tell you a story now, and Chris is going to be shouting across the room to me.
We need to get comfy.
He started laughing because he knows what I'm going to tell you. Anyway. Shut up! And by the way, this is how we are in real life. Anyway, after Chris had been... I've had a look, can't see no maker's mark on it. Right. I'm going to make you laugh now. And this will be one to tease him with, Glyn, right, by the way. So after his live stream on Friday evening,
Which one? Because he does about 6 a day now, doesn't he?
Anyway, after Friday evening's live stream, we sat there. I'm tinkering away on my laptop, and Chris he sat there and he went, "That chopper copper seems awfully low." And I'm looking all confused on my face. Chopper copper, I can't hear no. So I'm thinking, is he hearing things or what? Hi, Edward.
Yeah, good.
Anyway, so he says he even opened patio doors and looked out at patio to see if he could see it. So I says, "What are you doing?" He says, "That chopper copper seems awfully low." And I says, "I don't know what you're listening to." I says, "But I can't hear no." So he says, "It is. You know what it were, the daft sod? It was computer." When fan inside were going round and whirring.
Yeah.
Headphones on and you're watching a film, you can hear it.
Yeah, he thought it was chopper copper. Yeah, I were absolutely peeing my pants. I kept thinking, well, I don't know what he's listening to, but I can't. I couldn't hear it. I'm thinking, is he hearing things or what? Yeah. But you see where he sits, his tower is right next to him. And same as he says, when you've got headphones and whatever on, you could just hear this whirring sound, and he thought it was chopper copper. Oh dear, I couldn't stop laughing. I nearly wet myself, honestly. Oh dear. And this I hope you didn't hear that.
I didn't get that. What did he say?
Well, it begins with K and ends in S. No, we didn't. No, we don't want no swearing. You told Glyn not to swear.
I didn't swear. I didn't swear. What was that?
No, when he says put link in and he says, "Glyn, no swearing."
Oh, right, I get you.
It's a slang word for man's bits.
Oh,
You've lost me. We're all from Sheffield. Well,
Beginning with K.
Begin with K.
ends in an S.
Yeah. Hiya, Crims, how are you?
Oh, Crims, lad.
So, yeah, you know, there's only a man got Women don't have but men do.
Knackers!
Yeah, that as well. But I told Bella the exact same story. It begin in F and ends in F. They were a bit more vocal when I was talking to Bella earlier on.
I've lost connection.
Oh dear.
So.
But yeah. So every time we hear a noise now, I keep saying, is that chopper copper low?
Nope.
Is it flying low tonight? I keep, you know, stirring the pot. Oh dear. But yeah. Oh dear. I thought that were a good one that'd cheer everybody up if you're feeling a bit thing, you know. I mean, don't get me wrong, we do have chopper copper flying, but it weren't that particular night anyway. But yeah, so you let when you go next time. Hey, up, Kevin's on and all. Oh, Gordon Bennett. Kevin.
Hey, Kevin.
Hey, what's happening, everybody?
I know that.
Not a lot, really. Well, I've just told him a funny incident that happened after Chris's live stream on Friday evening.
Yeah, that's chopper.
How are you feeling?
Yeah.
Jeanette, how are you feeling?
Oh, yeah, I'm not too bad.
I've
had a new
voice
symptom.
completely.
No, I've had like a red blotch on my chest. I don't know whether that's like a side effect of it or not, but anyway.
Yeah.
Hey, Upton's gone.
Hey, I'm good.
So I was just going to introduce you to Glyn. He's a fellow droner that's been out with Chris this evening.
How's the closet king?
How's the what?
How's the closet king?
Closet king.
Closet king.
Keep in the closet. That's fine.
You guys lost the connection.
Speak up. I can't hear
It's all right. Glyn says have me again. I'll put link in for you, Glyn. Make it easier for you.
I see your how do. How do?
Oh, it's gone up now anyway. So yeah, Glyn Chris has been out with him tonight with the drones. They did a sunset one.
Oh, nice.
No, that's it. Sunset. But
the sun hasn't.
Unfortunately, no. Chris has lost all his footage.
No. I lost the time-lapse footage I did on the mobile phone. It was DJ Osmo Mobile 3.
There you go. It's lost his time-lapse footage.
Oh,
You've not actually lost
the
drone footage.
If he lost his footage, I figured it'd be rough walking on his ankles.
I don't like it.
So anyway, I don't know the exact story behind it. Glyn can tell you more than what I can. But Glyn, meet Grandpa Kevin McGrath.
Hi, Glenn.
So,
can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
It's all right. This is first time he's ever been on anybody's panel, so he's just figuring it out.
Well, this is the first time I'm getting my panel.
Yeah, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hey. Yay! Yeah, yeah.
No, I can't hear you.
The last thing I heard.
As one of our TV comedians said a long time ago, I hear you.
The last thing I heard was something about starts with K, ends with S. That's the last thing I heard.
All right. Yeah. Well, you see, I was just going to say, Kevin sort of see me at my worst because I'd just got out at that when he phoned to Chris. I look like cousin it with all my hair dangling down because I'd washed it and everything. He says, don't mind me, Kevin. I says, I've just been in bath. I says, sorry if I look like cousin it.
Oh, yeah.
It's all right.
Oh, dear.
You saw the picture I took one morning, didn't you?
And I must say, Kevin, it was nice to see your wife on Dusty's last week.
Yeah. Have you seen my mugshot?
No.
You look like Fritzl.
Here's a better one.
I'm laughing at that bit.
You look like that Fritzl guy. What put people in his dungeon?
No, I'll tell you what, look, I'm not being funny, you know, Kevin. You look like a white lumper.
and then you know, Ken Small Engines.
Yeah.
He sent me a picture. He told me to get on last night, but he sent me a picture of Albert Einstein. You ready?
Go on.
I look like his twin.
But yeah, I mean, yeah, my first response to when you showed me that picture, I thought it looks like a white Oompa Loompa.
Yeah, the Oompa Loompa.
Except you didn't have the orange.
That's like Twiddledee and Twiddledum.
Hey, I tell you something. We had one of these. I think it was a scam phone call this afternoon.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, I picked it up. I said hello when he says, and it were a certain ethnic. Yeah, whatever. You know what I'm talking about. Anyway, first things out of the mouth was hello, sir. So I just says, I'm not a sir, I'm a lady actually, and I put them down. I thought, oh, that was it. That was it. He turned round and says, I'm by security. Now I says to Chris, if Sky was actually ringing us, it'd be from an 0800 number, and it wasn't. So I'd got measure on him before he even opened his mouth.
Yeah.
But yeah. When he says hello, sir, so for your information, I'm not a sir, I'm a lady. Thank you very much. Bye. This turned round to me and he says, well, any telemarketing or anything in future, says I'm going to let you answer.
I have a phrase for somebody who says, yes, sir. I tell them, don't sir me, I work for a living.
Where from, Kevin?
We're going to be a bit facetious.
Yeah, Kevin.
Clint wants to know where you're from, Kevin.
Yeah, where are you from?
New Jersey, U.S.
New Jersey. New Jersey. Well, that's very nice.
Just a couple miles west of you.
Just a couple. Yeah.
just a bit.
Yeah, just a couple of hours walk.
Oh yeah, or maybe a bit longer if you decide to swim.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, if you got Pixie outside, it's going to take you 4 hours.
Ooh.
No, he just sits in the corner shouting insults.
Hey, it just goes right over.
You can't get me.
There was somebody else trying to get in then. I don't know. It come in up in this corner underneath mine. I don't. Whoever it were, come and went. I didn't get a chance to see who it were.
They came and they went.
Hey,
Oh,
question.
dear.
Jeanette and Mark, do either of you have a sticker for your channel?
Yes.
You do?
No, not yet, but we're going to get some.
Keep on meaning to get
Yeah.
Any chance I can beg for one?
Yeah, I got
Yes, as soon as we get some, as soon as we get some, Kevin, you'll be the first on the list.
Hang on then.
Aha.
Oh, no.
Oh, Mark's being all potty. He's got some.
Mark, you have the private chat available?
Yeah.
All I've got at the moment is a cup. Bacon with juice on. All I've got.
Well, you can send me a cupcake then.
Well, Kate from Wales, she wants a cup. To go on it. I do have a
Where is Kate? I ain't seen her for a while.
I do have a. She's not been very well. She's been on antibiotics, an infection in her ear. I says, just be careful, you know.
Hey, Pixie, I'll cut one of my butt cheeks off and mail that to you. That's got to be about 50 pounds.
But yeah, we do keep saying I've got a design and everything. It's
3.5
sort of getting round to doing it. Hey, Uplin's muted his microphone.
Oh, it's hot.
If you got a design, just send it me if you want, and I'll see if I can print them off for you.
All right, Mark, do you have the private chat? I'll put my address in there.
Trying to get in. Is it you? There's somebody with a baseball hat on.
Not me.
Just come here a minute.
Hello.
Oh, it's Tracy.
Oh, it's Tracy.
She's here.
In and out.
Hang on a minute.
Yeah, it's me.
I know. It says I've touched him and it's not doing it.
Not working.
Put link in again.
Yeah.
And then see if it can work again.
Yeah, just try that.
Her camera is stuttering.
It was a good idea of mine, this, weren't it, Jeanette?
Okay, thank you, Mark.
I'll put link in again.
I'll do a sticker for $50 for Steve.
$50.
Cheap at half the price.
Tell him what sticker is.
Hey,
Steve wants to know what a sticker is. He says, I'll have it for $50.
why ain't Tracy coming up? Have I removed her?
It does come, then it don't come. It does come, then it don't come. No, she ain't.
Oh,
There she is. No, she ain't. There she is. No, she ain't.
That's it. It's working. It's not working. It's working. It's not working.
well, I keep clicking on it and there's no happening. Even
I love Bill Pixie. Hey, what? Come for 1,300, mate. This is it.
oh dear, device not connected. Right, I'm just gonna put. It's,
Pixie
I'm
have stickers?
clicking enter and notes happening.
Hey, I ain't got none yet, mate.
Well, what are you waiting for?
I know. I'm sorry.
It says having trouble connecting. Right. Add to stream.
Chizzy, yeah.
There we go.
Me challenging it.
Oh, yeah. We got there
Right.
eventually.
We sorted it.
Yeah. Well, sort of.
Oh, Steve.
As Pixie put that plug in.
Hey, there we go.
Hiya.
Hey, Tracy.
All right.
We got there eventually.
There were two
Oh,
on
dear.
that raw screen, so I had to take one off, and then I don't know what happened.
I kept seeing it come up and I kept thinking, I can't get to it to click on it. You know what I mean? I didn't realise that they were opened out, you know.
Yeah, it just said at my end that the host knows, just waiting for her to click for you to accept it from me or something. I don't know.
Well, when I tried putting link in again, it says having trouble connecting. Please check your internet connection. So basically, that's what it were doing. I was clicking on it, it weren't coming up. So I was clicking on it again, and that's why you were coming and going because it weren't no happening.
I'm here for a little while.
Oh dear! But yeah, a banner, a logo.
How's everybody?
Good.
I've added to the stream early. I've had a lot of beetroot.
No, not bad.
Well, I've got a logo, Steve, from when you did it. Oh, yeah. You did me a logo. I wouldn't mind a banner if you're offering. Because I've had the banner that I've got for quite some while. Believe it or believe it not, this is most I've had on my panel for a long, long time.
Well, there you go. You want to do a mass one on me? Get loads on.
Yeah.
Well, me and Chris are both on about getting the paid version. Now, with the paid version, you don't get the powered by StreamYards in corner. And you can, I don't know what a sticker is. A sticker with your logo on it.
You want me to say it?
So, yeah, I think Mark's got some stickers.
Tell me what it is. A sticker is when you have your own logo on a piece of paper. What's sticker paper? This is someone else's sticker. Well made. And it's just a piece of sticker. What's on there?
You know, you stick it off and stick it wherever you want to pour it.
Right there.
I've got a couple of those as well. Yeah. Not of mine, Chad. Not of mine. Other people's.
So yeah, in effect, Steve. Yeah, it's the logo put on a sticker. Yeah, they're all stickers. Basically, somewhere like, I don't know, off the top of my head, Vistaprint or somewhere like that. You create your design and what shape you want your stickers and whatnot, and they presto, you know, however many stickers you want. Who does the logo? You did a logo. Hey, oh, Glyn's gone again.
What? I hear that.
Oh dear. Anyway, that's basically, you did a logo for me. Can you remember? It's like that pink. To show you, but not as a it says video where it says clip.
What?
It says upload a video clip.
Yeah.
Would I be able to show what I'm what?
I think it only does video. I think it does images. I'm not sure. I'm not scared.
Sorry, I'm just trying to. Hey, look, he's back. It does say MP4 video, so I don't know. Hang on a minute, Glyn. No. It's all right if I'm a bit preoccupied. It's yeah. It's my connection because everybody's buffering. Don't like this. Glyn the gas man. Come again. He come and he went.
Have they opened up?
I don't know.
Have they opened up from the pandemic over by you, or are they still on lockdown?
They're still on lockdown.
Basically, Callum, yeah, schools has gone back.
Yeah.
Steve says, so do you need a logo?
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, schools.
Yeah, Keena went back last Monday. This is her second week primary school. So it's still things that are open.
Yeah, schools.
William, don't be all night.
On the 22nd.
Yeah, Callum actually started back today. He's not tomorrow, but he's doing his maths and his English online on Wednesday. He's actually in college on Thursday. I don't know whether it's same all over the country, but in order for Callum to go back to college, he's had to get tested. If that makes sense. He's had to be tested in order for him to. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not compulsory. Yeah, it's not compulsory, but it's like. Yeah, if they don't get tested, then they're not coming in. If that makes sense, I'm going back to Glyn now.
Primary schools don't have to be tested. Yeah. Well, Keena, she was only going to go back just Thursdays and Fridays, you know, Jeanette. That's what school wanted her in for. That's to do at home, Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday. But the government said they wanted all primary schools to go back from the 8th. So she's been going back. It was not really open for us to take her anywhere still on the weekend. We can't still mix with families. We're just starting to let you go into gardens out there from 12. But I haven't been to anyone else's garden. I've just stayed here, my own house.
Am I back?
We've got
back.
I'm back.
I went into college this Wednesday and had a test, and it were okay. He went in Friday, that were okay, and then he is. Well, he is on mine. Anyway, he went. Don't listen to what he's saying. Yeah, you're back, Glyn. So so he went in for lessons today. Started at 9 and finished at 12. But then afterwards, he had to have another test.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. I've got a Bluetooth headset. It keeps losing connections. So if it keeps dropping out, I apologise.
Steve Essex, this is for Kevin. He says he can do your logo, and obviously then you can get stickers made.
Right.
No, we're not talking about it.
I'm working on.
So I mean, if you look in the thing, there's a few rules, and that's not one that we're talking about. That's just a rule of mine. No disrespect to anybody, but we're not Yeah, Callum's had to be tested in order to go back into college, but that's as bad as, all I'm going to say.
What is he majoring in?
ITC, is it?
Yeah.
ITC.
Yeah.
Very nice.
IT for sort.
Very good.
He's also changing it now.
Yeah.
Say it's saying ICT, he's also changing it to IT now.
Yeah.
He did his first year in college, he did catering and hospitality because he wanted to be a chef. But I think he didn't realise at the time how hard, how hard it was going to be. So then he made a different, we made a decision. I want to do ICT. Hey, Bella's in.
Bella's in.
So yes.
Hi, Bella.
Yeah.
Hey, Bella.
Hey, Bella. So yeah, so he made the decision that he wanted to transfer onto ICT. Same as we've said, if he weren't happy doing catering and hospitality, because he does have learning difficulties. So we said, if it's too much for you, then change it. It's better to change it now than get too far into it.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
My oldest son.
He's already done a year of college.
Yeah, my oldest son did that. He went into college for music education. And 3 years in, he decided to change his major to psychology. But he never changed the major.
Right. Well, you see, Callum only
started taking the classes, and they wouldn't accept it. So
yeah,
he was
I'm okay, Bella. I'm okay. Don't worry. Don't worry. I'm okay.
Yeah.
So he only did a year of the catering and hospitality. Found out it were a lot of hard work. Yeah, I did see it, Gordo. Got a lot of hair on it, I must say that. Gordo's just welcomed another granddaughter. So he put some, his missus had some pictures up on. He's got a full head of dark hair. I'm not kidding you.
Who is that?
I've never seen a kid hair. Gordo's just welcomed another granddaughter.
Oh, very nice. Congratulations.
And yeah, he put some pictures. Well, his missus had put some pictures of, but nice. I'm not kidding you. I've never seen a baby with what she put it this way. Baby got more hair than what Pixie's got.
Yeah. But you have to stop hitting them with the frying pan. It ruins the hair follicles.
I've seen under his hat today. I've seen under his baseball cap today. There's not much there.
Well, we must make it's not a deal underneath it. Gordo said Ronnie didn't know what to make of the baby. If you were wondering, Ronnie is a black German Shepherd. Honestly, he's absolutely adorable. And when she cried, he ran a mile. God, what's that you brought into? Yeah, the Ronnie is absolutely.
Jeanette, I'm going to drop down.
Okay, then, Kevin.
Dinner's almost ready.
I'll let you know about stickers. We'll look to it anyway.
Sure. All right. Take care, everybody.
Okay, dude.
Bella's talk to you again. See you later, Kevin. See you later.
Take care. Bye.
Yeah. See you later. And Melon's got more hair than Pixie. He has got a bit. Well, granted, not very much, but oh yeah, Ron he says he's a soft bugger. Oh dear. But But yeah, honestly, Tracy, you want to see pictures. It's one of these things. It does make you feel broody, but you're glad that you're at that age where you can't have any more. And you know, it's Callum's turn. He's got to carry on the, you know.
Yeah.
You know, I like them sort that you can give back. You know, when you've had a cuddle and whatever. I like them that you can give back afterwards. Oh dear, I'm quite content with grandchildren, you know.
You might have them living at home with you if Callum stays at home.
Oh dear.
Anyway,
but I was
guys,
just saying earlier on.
Sorry, it's time for me to go. I'm up early for work in the morning, so I've enjoyed tonight. It's been a good one, so I appreciate it.
Yeah. There's some say, you know, you're always welcome, Glenn. Duncan Goodhue's got more hair than Pix. Good and gone.
On that note, I'm gonna go. So take care, guys.
Yeah, see you, Stephen. Thanks for coming in. His shoulders is broad enough they can take it.
I know.
See you later, Glenn.
Take care.
Night, Glenn.
Oh, yeah, you too.
See you, Mark. Ta-da.
Oh dear. Well, if not taking pee out of you, well, you know, they've got to take pee out of somebody, haven't they? I'll tell you what, I better not say this in front of Bella. If ever I have my hair cut, I'll save it for you.
I could be cool with that.
I know. Bella would kill me if I had it cut.
Oh, my, you can have that if you want.
Oh dear. This is all things you've got to come later, Mark. Baldness. Pixie doesn't use wash and go, he uses Mr. Sheen. No, let's get it right.
Oh.
Why waste Mr. Sheen? No, I'm not cutting my hair, Bella.
I'm not.
Chris uses the spit and go method.
Spit and polish.
See you later, Glenn. Thanks for popping in. But yeah, I did say Bella will kill me. I says if I mention the word about cutting my hair. So the only thing I'm going to have done, Bella, is I'm going to have a bit of a trim. And all hairdressers in Wales has been inundated with people ringing up saying, I need my hair doing. Because dressers in Wales has been allowed to open today. So, what we're saying, Tracy, I've got this thing come on my chest. Can you see it? It's like a blotchy patch on my chest. Now, I don't know whether that's the shingles or what it is.
Oh,
so,
yeah. Can
you see it on my chest?
Yeah.
So, I've been putting some white cream on it. But it feels ever so sore.
When I was a young kid, I got chicken pox. And when I got to about a teenager, I got shingles from chicken pox. And I got it there, and I got it on my back. And I had it really, really, really bad. And
well, I've had it in several.
Far away point.
Hi, Crypto. How are you?
Hi, Crypto.
So yeah. So it started out because when I had it, this is the second time in less than a year that I've had shingles. Now, before, can you remember when I had that sciatica in my back?
Yeah.
That's where I had shingles last time, in my back. So I'd say about a month now, I've had a lot of trouble, keep having earache with this ear. Now, funnily enough, the shingles has come behind this ear. Why do they call it chickenpox? It's got nothing. It looks nothing. I don't know. You'll have to Google it, Gordo. I don't know. So anyway, so I had chickenpox as a kid, like you, but I've had shingles several times. I've had it this side of my back. I've had it this side of my back, and then behind me ears. I've had it in several places, and it all seems to be connected to where I've been having problems. Like when I had sciatica in my back, that's where I got the shingles in my back. But because it's been like my ear, I've had them inside my ear, I've had them round back of my ear, I've had them all in my ear, and I've had them in my eyes as well. Because when I went to the doctors, I said to her, I says, my eyes is sore, the itchy, and it feels like somebody's poking me in the eye with a red hot poker. And she says, yeah, she says that's all common.
Chickenpox are no like shingles. Chickenpox are more bigger, aren't they?
Well, shingles tend to come in clusters.
Shingles are like little small, tiny little blisters, aren't they? Like
measles. Yeah, but the shingles tend to come in like a cluster. Well, these behind me were like right from here, right like down to the bottom of here, and actually inside. But yeah, I don't know whether a lot of people know that the shingles is actually the chickenpox virus that lays dormant. Yeah, it's the chickenpox virus that lays dormant in your body when you've had chickenpox as a kid.
It'll come out.
And basically, if you've got like a compromised immune system like I've got, it only takes one thing for you to get shingles. And because I've been having trouble with my ear, that's why it attacked my ear. Because it only attacks, the shingles only attacks your nerve endings. So it's basically, it finds a weakness in your immune system, and it attaches itself to the nerve endings where, you know, because it was my ear that I've been having problems with, if that makes sense. So anybody can get shingles. It only takes like a really bad illness or something for it to rear its ugly head. You know what I mean? So I keep saying I'm going to bring awareness to it. It's not a lot of people know. Chris has never even had chickenpox. Chris has never even Chris has never had chickenpox. And I've had shingles twice in less than a year now. And they say if a person, because you're not supposed to come in contact with anybody that's pregnant, you know, you're not supposed to come in contact with anybody with a low immune system. You know, and all times I've had shingles, Chris has never got it. And let's look at it, Callum had chickenpox as a kid. So obviously, because he'd already had it, he's never sort of got it since. But anybody can get shingles. Anybody can get shingles. But you know, the body's immune system, and that's why I says I'm going on a thing where I'm taking vitamin C, I'm taking extra B12. I'm going to make sure that it don't happen again. I'm trying to build my immune system up. So, because it is, the older I get, the more debilitating it is. And it's feeling, I mean, Bella will tell you, we were having this conversation earlier on. And she says, I feel like I've been run over by a bus. I says, well, I feel like I've been run over by a bus. And then it's backed over me again. You know what I mean? It's total exhaustion. Total exhaustion. And the older you are, the more it affects you. So, yeah. But anybody can get shingles. Anybody. If you've had the chicken pox, you can get shingles. So yeah. just be aware if if you've got a compromised immune system like me and you're feeling a bit, because see, that's how I knew, because after Chris's live stream on the Friday evening, I said to Chris, I ain't got off, got a banging headache. And the Saturday and Sunday, I spent most of Saturday and Sunday in bed. I was totally exhausted. Felt like absolute crap. See you later, Amjad. Thanks for popping in. Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. So yeah, like the Saturday and the Sunday, most of the day was spent in bed because I was totally exhausted. Anyway, it's like trying to get an appointment with doctor on a Monday. It's like rocking horse poop. You can't get in our doctors at all on a Monday. So I rung up first thing Tuesday morning and just confirmed what I already knew, that it was shingles. Put me on a course of antiviral. Basically, these antiviral things that they give you, these tablets, it's basically to stop the shingles virus in its tracks so it don't attack anywhere else, if that makes sense. It's basically to stop it in its tracks, and where you've got it don't go any further. Because you can get it all over your face, you can get it all over your chest and your torso and everywhere. But then them antivirals is to stop it in its track and stop it from spreading anywhere else. So, but yeah, but this is like come up over the weekend. This like great big red mark on the chest. I don't know whether it's a one that's burst or what. I don't know. But I do feel a lot better in myself. I'm still tight. I still feel tired a lot. But as regards what I was like a fortnight ago, I feel a hell of a lot better than I did.
You colouring your cheeks again.
So, but yeah, I even had them all on end of my nose and all. And I had them on end of my nose when I was a kid, because I've got a great big dimple on end of my nose. Where I picked it, I was naughty. I picked one on end of my nose when I was a kid. So I've got like a dimple in end of my nose. But yeah, that's one of the places I got them as well, like on end of my nose. So yes, take your vitamins, boys and girls. Get that immune system built up.
Vitamins now, yeah, vitamin D and C and that.
So I did some of them that that link that it's all right, I'm just going to show that Johnny sent me. Johnny sent me.
Oh
yeah. In there, they on offer at $5.99, and there's a year's supply in them, and that is vitamin D3, high strength, and this like soft gel capsules, so they're easy to swallow.
It gives me my can't swallow them. I've chewed them without others. Can't swallow tablets at all. Not even if they chew them.
That's they're like a soft gel capsule.
Yeah. I just chew that every tea. I can't.
Like them, I can manage because they're not got like a rough coating. They're like a. And then I bought some effervescent. That's vitamin C and zinc. You just dissolve one of them in some water. So I'm on the case to build me immune system. So that vitamin C is good for immunity. But yeah, I'm on Amazon Crypto are on offer, and there's a year's supply. You just take one a day, and the eye strength, and they're on offer for $5.99, and there's a year's supply. So yeah, I don't know whether you can see it or not. And that is vitamin D3. So yeah. Oh, pardon me, I'm burping again. So yeah, that is. I'm sort of like trying to boost my immune system because I don't want to go through this again. Not in a hurry if I can help it. But it's, you know, it's getting like beyond a joke when you've had shingles twice in less than 2 years. These is from Asda, but I've actually ordered some more off of Amazon, and it says vitamin C and zinc effervescent, and these for immunity as well. It says dual support to help maintain the normal function of the immune system.
Yeah, we get them from Savers. Have you got a Savers near you?
Yeah, this is another one that I got off of Amazon, and these are vitamin B12. Now that is about that boosts your. It says vitamin B12 contributes to normal functioning of the immune and nervous system, normal energy yielding metabolism. So they to boost you stop from getting so tired as well. Reduction of tiredness and fatigue. So if you want something to stop you from getting tired or feeling as tired, that's another thing. Because I have 12 weekly B12 injections, but that is just like to boost it in the meantime in between me injections.
You get in there. Come on. Get in.
But basically, it don't cut tiredness out altogether. It's just so you don't feel as tired. So, you know, if you're feeling tired or you really feel... Bella says, blimey, send me to... But the thing is, Bella, I says, it's not going to catch me out again. I'm going to do everything I can to boost my immune system so it don't happen again. Because that's all it were. It's caught me immune system at a vulnerable time, and that's why it's reared its head again. So, I mean, these is the... hang on a minute. Well, I'm trying to find them that I ordered off for Amazon. I've got all sorts in here. These is the effervescent ones that I ordered off for Amazon. But that I've just shown you from Asda. I had them delivered with shopping because I didn't know when these had arrived. And they are, I think, $3.99. I think, and there's 20 capsules in them, and they vitamin C. So, and all you do is in a glass. I've got an empty glass here. This is the one I use. I put it halfway, about halfway, and you just drop one in there and wait for it to dissolve, and it's just like drinking. Just like drinking fizzy orange.
Yeah, Johnny has them, Jeanette.
Yeah, just one a day.
Having them, but I don't like the taste of it. I prefer to just have the vitamin tablets, what you chew. You get vitamin D.
Yeah, our Callum's got them.
The little
Let me just see if I can. No, hang on a minute. Oh, they're not here. Fell on the floor. But Chris and Callum have a vitamin C, but they have the chewable ones.
Yeah, I'll show you what I use.
But you see, our Callum tried one of them that you dissolve in water, and he weren't fussed on.
No, I don't like it.
But it's not to everybody's taste. Yeah, it's exactly what. Yeah, Chris and Callum have them. The ones that you chew.
That's the vitamin D.
And yeah, Chris says. Callum says, "Oh, I might try them." tried one. And he said, "Nah, you know, we were pouring his nose up at them." And he says, "I said, well, they're not for everybody. I find them easier to take when you're just drinking like it's just like drinking a glass of water or a glass of orange juice. You know what I mean?
On my phone.
It's more convenient for me to take the effervescent ones, you know, than it is hotels. You know what I mean?
Plug it in.
It's just what's easier for you know for other people. So yeah, you know, it's just what's easier for each individual. You know what I mean? If you don't like, if you like me or Tracy and you can't swallow tablets easy, they ideal because you don't have to swallow anything. It's just a drink. You know, and other ones like them gel capsules, I find them easy because they, you know, I tell you what I do have trouble with.
Put them all together and just chew them. Can't swallow it. That capsule you're on about, that gel one.
You see, I've got some Lantiprazole, and they're for acid reflux. Honestly, Tracy, you can ask Grace. I'll leave that one till last because I know I'm always going to have trouble with it, and they're quite big tablets.
Oh,
and when I take it, I have to drink plenty, and I'm because it's stuck in me. Yeah, so I always leave that one till last because that's them.
When they used to give me, I used to have to crush it between 2 spoons and get it into like a powder, put a bit of jam on it, and have it that way. Otherwise, I couldn't swallow any tablet.
But yeah, they're the bane of my life. They are because they're the ones that get stuck, and they stop like acid reflux and whatever. Hey, it's 7 minutes past 11.
I couldn't do it. I couldn't swallow it. I know. Stuck on joke.
Yeah, I'm not too bad if they're small tablets and I drink, you know, take a big gulp of water or whatever. But when they start going a little bit on big side, that's why I always leave that one till last because I know I'm going to have trouble with it. Right, guys, I'm going to get going. So we're making the sponge as well, to Tracy. It's just like 5 minutes to make it and 5 minutes to wave. And I just thought I'll show people how easy, it's how easy it is to whip up a pudding. You know, if you've got guests or if you've got in a bit of a hurry to make a dessert after your Sunday lunch. You know, it's this easy. You just whip it up, stick it in your microwavable bowl, bung it in microwave 4.5 5 minutes, and hey presto, you've got a a dessert.
If you were still watching.
You know, custard ice cream or want with it. But you see, when I do mine, I have made it before. Once it's at its basin and on a plate, I smother it in golden syrup. Tastes lovely. So I'm going to get going, guys, and I'll see you tomorrow night on the baking live stream. Thank you for everyone coming in, and thank you for Mark for being on the panel. Thank you for Tracy for being on the panel. Thank you for Kevin and Glyn the gas man. So I'll see you on the next one, guys. See you later. Bye.
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 Goodbye, amigos.
Oh dear.
Can hear some footage.